This Friday night, the Wolves will come in with gunslinger Joe Southwick ready to throw on this Dons defense. The Amador Valley Dons at 1-3 are on the outside looking in at the NCS playoffs. But a win this week against Granada will restore pride and get the momentum going to finish the season strong. For KBC Sports, I'm Garret Heinrich.
Aaron Baca played hockey from an early age all the way through high school. At 18, he thought about moving to Canada to play junior hockey, but decided to attend UNLV. There was no Rebel hockey Baca's freshman year, and he couldn't stand not being on the ice. He and fellow student Ryan Milliron decided to use popular internet sites Facebook and MySpace to find players.
Turned up about 25 kids in attended UNLV, and out of those 25, about 7 or 8 quality players came out of it.
The team also held open tryouts for anyone who wanted to play. Baca went to UNLV Athletics, and after a lot of red tape, UNLV had a hockey club. A club team represents the school but isn't supported by UNLV. This year, the team has struggled out of the gate, but Baca isn't looking for this to be just a couple of seasons of hockey at UNLV.
In the far future, I'd like to see the sport become a legitimate NCAA recognized sport by UNLV and fully funded by UNLV as well.
Milliron says he wants UNLV hockey to one day be a school-sanctioned team, because right now it is hard on the players physically and fiscally.
Right now, everybody is paying out of pocket to be on this team, and it's pretty expensive. You have to work and go to school and then be at these late-night practices.
The hard work that Baca, Milliron, and the other players have put in hasn't gone unnoticed. Word of UNLV's success reached Michigan. And this January, the 9-time national champion Wolverines come to Vegas to play the Rebels. Forward Derek Kohler is looking forward to the big-time matchup.
Really excited to play Michigan. It's going to be a good test for us, see where we're at anywhere, defensively, offensively. It's going to be a game that's going to test all of us.
Kohler is just happy to be playing Cleveland. And if it weren't for the determination and drive of Captain Aaron Baca, he wouldn't have that chance. With special thanks to Brian Dukey, I'm Garret Heinrich for UNLV.
Friday night, the Amador Valley Dons have their biggest game of the season when they face the De La Salle Spartans. The Spartans are looking to go to 4-0 in East Bay Athletic League play, their first season in arguably the toughest league in the North Coast section, while the Dons are looking to pull the upset and push their record to 500. Senior wide receiver Casey Popick is confident the Dons can come out victorious.
I tell the boys all week, you can't go in there expecting to lose. You got to expect victory every week, and I don't care who we're playing. If we're playing De La Salle, if we're playing, the last-ranked team in the nation, we got to come out expecting a victory. So just like every other week, we're expecting to win.
The Spartans are averaging 380 yards rushing this season, tops in the EBAL, and Dons linebacker Nacho Montez is excited to show what he can do against such a prolific ground game.
I like to show that I'm not afraid of anybody, and De La Salle can come, and I'm gonna play my hardest, and I'm gonna hit my hardest, and I'm gonna be ready for anybody, and I'm excited to show what I got, and for our team to show what they got. So.
Having led the Dons for 23 seasons, head coach Rick Sura will be facing the Spartans for only the second time. The other meeting coming at a loss in the 2004 North Coast Section Championship. But Coach Sura believes a win this week would be big for his underdog Dons.
I think it'd be huge. I think, in our league, every league game is a big game, and, you challenge yourself all the time, and, sometimes you're favorite and sometimes, that you're the underdog.
This win would mean so much for our team. Not only would it pick up our confidence for the rest of the season, but it'd actually give us more chance for NCS, because right now it looks pretty dim for NCS, but if we come out, beat De La Salle in this big upset, there's no way they're going to be able to keep us out of NCS.
The Amador Valley Dons will look to take on the De La Salle Spartans for the first time since the Spartans joined the East Bay Athletic League. And the Dons are not intimidated at all by this nationally ranked De La Salle team. They're looking to take home the W Friday night.
The Rebels had a doubleheader on Sunday against New Mexico. In Game 1, the Rebels threatening, bases loaded for Kendall Fern, misses the pitch, but pinch runner Kendall McSwain gets picked off to end the threat. The Lobos coming up in the 5th now, and Christy Robinson gets called for an illegal pitch, so the fly ball by Annalise Rubacalva doesn't count. Next pitch, Oh, the high socks will give you power, much like the headband in basketball. The home run for Rubalcaba, the solo shot, the only run needed by the Lobos. They win 1-0.
Early in the first half, the Rebels in white, ball bouncing around in the UNLV box. It pops out right to Lobo forward Hannah Hand, who has an open look but puts it over the bar, keeping the game knotted at 0-0. Second half now, the UNLV cross deflected toward the goal, but New Mexico keeper Shannon Adragna makes the diving save. Late second half, Tanya Roberts, trying to break the scoreless tie, puts the cross off her numbers. A little unorthodox, but it almost works just off the crossbar. First overtime now, less than a minute left, and Armani Rice receives the ball just outside the box and laces her 4th goal of the year into the side netting, giving UNLV the overtime win and their first conference victory 1-0.